With 2 box office flops already for Marvel in 2025, their last chance of theatrical success rests squarely in the hands of the Fantastic Four. Because yes, indeed, Captain America Brave New World flopped at the box office. Thunderbolts, despite the media heaping so much praise on it, what do you know? That movie's set to lose $100 million too, and probably won't even pass $400 million overall at the worldwide box office. Another financial failure. And since we're 2 months out from Fantastic Four, you know what that means? It's marketing time. So, of course, we're starting to see the pictures, the Empire magazine features, all of the normal stuff you associate with some of these big releases. And we got that today. Galactus, Silver Surfer, and more Fantastic Four characters shine in new MCU images. Well, you know, some of the characters I suppose do shine, maybe actually literally like Silver Surfer. But in the way that they're using it, I'm not sure if that's the case. One, we've got the Fantastic Four here. And look, everyone has their opinions on if you think Pedro Pascal is going to do a good Reed Richards. If you think that this version of Johnny Storm, which we've been told is going to be quite feminist in nature and a little bit more toned down from the normal Johnny Storm we see in the comics, because that's what people want. People want you to change everything from the comics, right? Well, this isn't the image that really got all of the attention. It's this one. Galactus with Silver Surfer. Now, I will say, of all the designs we've seen in this movie, Galactus and the design for Galactus looks pretty fucking awesome. That looks super comic accurate. Maybe the colors, they don't pop as much as they do in the comic books, a little bit toned down as they always tend to do for these live actions. But of course, female Silver Surfer is the one that's going to garner so much attention. Garner, no pun intended, played by Julia Garner. But this image right here, you have all the time in the world. This is what you want to put across to people. Come watch our movie. And this is the image you put out. Marvel is behind the 8 ball when it comes to female Silver Surfer, because does female Silver Surfer exist in the comics? Technically, yes. Out of the decades and decades and decades of Fantastic Four history, female Silver Surfer exists in like 5 pages in an alternate timeline. Obviously, this is a very intentional choice from Marvel to not do Norrin Rad and instead the Shalabal version of female Silver Surfer. We've seen them continuously over the last several years. A big part of their decline has been putting so much focus on characters that people do not care about, or these replacement characters, race swap characters, gender swap characters, that even if they do exist in the comic books, people don't like them and don't care about them, instead of including the characters that people do care about. And unlike these pictures, right? Unlike these pictures, which are actual pictures of them, this is clearly some sort of rendition. But Julia Garner, from what we've seen of her, Julia Garner as female Silver Surfer, what we got across in the trailers was not received very well. It got completely and totally annihilated by the fan base. And rightly so. Not only does the CGI, this is the clearest image, not only does the CGI look like absolute dog shit, you know, a movie that came out whenever Rise of Silver Surfer came out, was that 2005? 20 years ago, effectively. That looked a lot better CGI-wise than this. And if you're going to make the decision to go with female Silver Surfer, Marvel's basically the only one that could make a female Silver Surfer look kind of unattractive. But that seems to be what they're doing. I like Julia Garner as an actress in the things I've seen her in. I think they're doing her dirty in this. I think they're doing her extraordinarily dirty in Fantastic Four. But they need everything they can get. They need all the benefit of the doubt they can get. They need all the hype they can get. They need everything, right? Because like I said, you now have 2 flops. People thought, oh, it's going to be the return of Marvel at the box office this year, the lead up to Avengers Doomsday, all this stuff. Captain America Brave New World, with its inflated budget, probably cost over $200 million. That's what they lost on that easily, right? Likely in the $300 million range. And then Thunderbolts, despite people claiming, Marvel's back, everybody, we promised this time, it clearly wasn't. That's also going to be a box office failure and end up, when you factor in inflation, the second lowest Marvel movie in history at the box office. So Thunderbolts is a flop. This is all you have left. Some people are sick and tired of Pedro Pascal. I think Vanessa Kirby, in principle, is a great casting for Sue Storm, but people are very concerned about the role that she's going to play in this film. And fans are right to have all those concerns. With everything we've seen from Marvel, all of the missteps from Marvel over the past several years, people are right to be concerned. And then you put this image out, and it immediately just gets roasted all over the internet. Deservedly so. Deservedly so. Female Silver Surfer is coming in 2 months, and it's Marvel's last hope of a box office success in 2025. They desperately need it, especially in the lead up now, the last movie we get before Doomsday. And if they have yet another failure on their hands, is going to be 0 for 3 for Kevin Feige in 2025. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.